Anybody out there? Hello? Hello? It's me. Got the snowblower blues, you're right. I got up at 6:14 this morning. I got up several times in the night, but I got up at 6:14 this morning after I finally slept for about 2.5 hours. And I got places I'm sore I didn't even know I had, junkyard. That's a new one. Oh, yeah. I definitely think I did something to the shoulder, though, because every time I moved it last night, it popped. So, good morning, Bobby. Nice to have you here. Oh. And then, of course, the famous Frontier Communications wasn't working this morning, so I've been fighting with that for about 8 minutes. You got a full 4 hours of sleep, you lucky dog, you. I bet you was in high cotton, wasn't you? Probably right now, you're probably sitting on your hands to keep from clapping. Oh. No, not much has changed since last night. I'm still damn good looking. Mm-hmm. I'll wait till you guys get back up off the floor. So, yeah. I am sore as hell, though. Good morning, Christy. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Well, it must be nice. You're welcome. I guess we're supposed to get snow today. There's no school. This is making me want to move to a state that's got good weather year round. Yeah. Yeah, there was a time where it was nice and quiet, just me and her. In this nice big old house. Didn't have the pitter patter of little feet running around here. They're getting weather around there now. Molly Gordon, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. Is that a new pajama, Molly? I think I've got a sty in my eye. Got to quit taking a week in the wind. So, you older people understand that. You younger ones, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, rough day, rough night. Supposed to get 90% chance of snow there. Good, you deserve it. It's summer yesterday. It's turned into fall today. There you go. I hate that when it happens and you have to entertain her. Yeah, I know. Doesn't that It's just bad. So. Good morning, John. How are you doing this morning? I'm still upright, but I think I got to be propped up with a broom handle or something because I am definitely sore. So, you got light flurries. You guys deserve about, oh, it'd be nice to have you guys get about 3 or 4 inches of snow down there. Shut down Alabama for about 6 months. They're not new. Well, they look new to me. Oh, I just never seen you in those before. 51 today. Keep it up there, junkyard. Good morning, Gene Chambers. No, Gene, I was out snow blowing yesterday, and I was out there for about a half an hour, and I almost fell. And about 5 minutes later, I did fall, and I laid on the ice for about, I don't know, 10 minutes before she finally, her and she had the neighbor down the street. She seen him, and I seen him coming out, so she yelled for him, and he come up and helped pick me up and get me off my back and on my feet again. So I just couldn't get any footing. I couldn't grab, I couldn't put my foot anywhere without it sliding someplace. So I couldn't even help myself up. And when I went down, I put this hand down to stop me. And yeah, I should have called 911. Yeah. Then I could have got $1,000 bill from them clowns. Because the town isn't free. It's only about a mile and a tenth to the hospital. But the way they go is not about 7 miles. Never seen that way before in my entire life. Not so good you can walk them good Ozark that you can't hardly stand it either. But you are. So. All right. You can crawl that far, that's right. Well, not with not with an artificial knee. They don't want you crawling on your knees, man. And a hip. I was worried about was breaking my hip and my my knee on this other side. So hopefully I still feel good next month or so, because the last time I did fall, I fell inside the house, and about a month later I wasn't feeling good and couldn't breathe and had a blood clot in my lung. And they think it was because when I fell, I hit so hard that that's what caused it. Oh, yeah. I bet the wife was disappointed with 3 inches last night. But be happy to hell with 14 to 18 coming, though, right? Good morning, Dirty Dog Diggers. You're looking lovely as ever. Yes, you are. Have you got adverse weather there? You're supposed to get 90% snow down there in Alabama. Yeah. That means it's going to be cold water. So. You remember, what was it, a few years ago when Atlanta, Georgia, got a 1/4 inch of ice or whatever, and shut down they shut down Georgia for like a week. That was funny. Got a 1/2 inch last night. It just broke. Just broke the plane, did it, huh? Oh. They'll probably close down everything tomorrow. They don't have school here today. That's because there was no snowplows yesterday. They didn't have a single snowplow one out yesterday. And so, yeah, that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it at all. You guys aren't equipped for that stuff. Instead of your government, spending money on equipment, they should have bought at least one salt spreader with a plow. One. And, you can keep, you can build a little building and put, 100 ton or 500 ton of salt in there and just leave it there. You don't need it, you don't need it. You use it, you use it. I think every local government had to have at least one salt truck with a plow. Yeah, the Mercedes Bulls, because it costs so much to go to the damn thing. But yet we're supposed to pay for the security, $25,000 for some of the seats and stuff. Are you crazy? Why do we have to pay for it? Dangerous criminal. No, nothing. Yo, what's up with you? No. Yeah, Gene's going to need that V8 snowblower. That's pretty cool. You'd think it had thrown snow a lot further than what it did, though. Oh, I know. That's like any other of the southern states. If they get ice, they close down everything. But somehow the bartenders and the bars managed to stay open, and people managed to get to the bars. And they managed to get to the shopping centers. So they don't let that stuff slow them down. So. Yeah, not the important stuff. That's right. Bars and shopping. I was at Aldi's yesterday, and we're supposed to get a snowstorm. There's people in there buying 5-6 gallons of milk. Are you kidding me? Good thing we're running the country. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're getting a snowstorm. I got to have 5-6 gallons of milk. Are you crazy? One thing, that takes up a lot of room in your refrigerator. Unless you're going to keep it outside, which it'll keep in this kind of weather, no problem. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But you might want to watch for yellow snow around it because, dogs come walking by, piss all over it. But, 5-6 gallons. I ain't lying. There was a woman that my grandson was with us. He was getting a gallon of milk, and this woman had her kid with her, and he said, "How many?" She said, 5. Either you're making a big batch of ice cream, or you're thinking you're better hunkering down for a hell of a storm. Huh. His county bought a new plow. There you go. Carry on, Jumpin' John. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. I didn't get a chance. I was gone yesterday during your live stream, but I'll check her out today. Me and the missus, we were at the store. Your county won't even grade the roads. Well, I give this road an A, and I'll give that road a B. Oh, that one's definitely an E. That's how they grade the roads here. We got more E roads than anything, E minus, and F roads. Heaven forbids. That's right. Yeah, we're supposed to get a lot of snow. Gene's supposed to get a lot of snow. So you're welcome there, John. So, just one of them things. But I got the snow blower all full of snow with gas. So we're good to go. You'll give Alabama enough for grading their roads? Just a good old boy. Bathroom run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N. Beer run. I was going to do the bologna sandwich video yesterday, but I didn't. I got the loaf of bread in the refrigerator. When I do it, I was going to put tomatoes on it, but I'm not going to do that because I'm going to have eggs. So I got Gene. I don't know if you heard it or not, but I fried up 1.85 pounds of garlic bologna the other day. And I'm going to make a big fried garlic bologna and egg sandwich in your honor. So. That's right. You'd be surprised where you can go with enough weight in the back of a pickup. So, and I like liver. I do too, there, John. Both you Johns. So, I said I'm glad I don't live near Jeff and John, because I would weigh about 900 pounds. That's right. Smash the like button. Yeah. So. I got a friend, and believe it or not, I do have a friend. I got a friend, and he's got a friend, and believe it or not, he's got a friend too. Bought a brand new snow blower that you put on the back of a tractor, you know, and you back the tractor into the snow and plow. Well, he bought this brand new snow plow, and he's got the plow on it, or you know, the snow blower, and he's backing down the driveway, and he's watching his front wheels, and he's watching his back wheels. He's like this, turned, and you know, he's watching, you know, back there, and he's backing up. He keeps backing. He goes to pull forward, and he turns like this to pull forward, and goes, "Holy crap!" That ain't the words he said, but that's close enough. The guy didn't realize he had the chute pointed towards his brand new car and his house. And when he backed down the gravel driveway, it picked up all this gravel, knocked out all the windows in his car. It looked like it got peppered by a machine gun. And his house. The windows were all knocked out in the first floor, and all the vinyl siding looked like it was Swiss cheese. Well, sleeping dragon. I didn't see what he said. I'm sorry. Sleeping dragon. Now I thought we was gonna be friends. Thanks, Kevin. That wasn't nice of you, sleeping dragon. Does your mommy know you talk like that? Does she? Isn't it something? Naughty guys. So. The first thing you seen, well, I was busy telling the story. So, thanks, Kevin. That's just downright nasty to begin with. So, that must be one of his fetishes, evidently. So. Now, if you could delete the story. Okay, it's gone. Dear lady. I thought she was a cat lady. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You got deers in your house now, Christy? Well, you did have an open window, and it was wintertime. They were probably looking for a place to come in where it was in the weather and warm. I'm just waiting for the day she walks in the bedroom and sees a raccoon or something walking around. Realizes it was underneath the bed all this time. It was deep. Oh. It is a Manday. Oh, God. How you doing, PM? Nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Yeah, she's going to be Ellie Mae the Clampett. That's right. I must be missing them. Let's see. We'll open up that one in a different link. I opened up both of them so I can check them out. I wish I'd have kept my garden tractor. That'd been good for plowing snow. It had two 5-horse Briggs and Strattons hooked side by side in sequence. Had a set of 22-inch Carlisles on the back, pulling tractor tires. Had the wheel weights. Had the little 4-inch tires up front. Had the skid bar in the back. It was a good setup. I'm always up this early. In fact, I got up a little late, really. I got up at actually 6:15 this morning. I usually get up at 5:30 or 5 o'clock. That means I didn't actually fall asleep till a little after 3:30. You know, it was good, was it, Ozark? Oh. Huh. Yeah, but I bet it didn't cost as much as a Patriots airplane. I mean, I bet it didn't cost as much as the Air Force One. Excuse me. And I'd probably like to see the Patriots airplane do what Air Force One can do. So.
They canceled.
Huh?
They canceled.
Yeah, they canceled last night. You were asleep. Need your coffee though? Okay. I need coffee too. And lots of it. Yeah, watch cat to get you up every 4:30 every morning. Well, we used to have the Kentucky Derby around here at 3 o'clock every morning. In case you guys don't know what a Kentucky Derby is, at 3 o'clock in the morning, you get a cat that runs around the house for no damn reason whatsoever. Hitting stuff, knocking stuff over, making a bunch of noise. And they got laminate floors, and they can't dig their toenails into it, so they come running. And when they go to stop, you know, they drop down the claws and they can't dig them in, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 pow, the wall. Then they go running back the other way. The Kentucky Derby. Yeah. Yeah. When is the Super Bowl? I think next weekend, isn't it? Yeah. I don't like it when it happens. What, the Kentucky Derby? Well, I don't have a cat no more. So I give it to Grizz. I don't know. Grizz come got it. He said, "Man, that's a good looking cat." I said, "Well, yes, it is." He said, "I'll take him home, dress him for dinner." I said, "What are you gonna do? Put a suit and tie on?" He said, "Yep, exactly." Oh. All right, dangerous. Hi, emergency. I don't even watch it for the commercials anymore. I don't watch it, period. They don't. Cats don't care about nothing. You're two away from 1900. Well, congratulations. I'm 148 from 1900. February 3rd night. Okay. It is all about them. They don't care about you whatsoever. A dog is your best friend. You and the dog are friends. The dog owes you owe the dog nothing, and the dog knows that. The cat looks at you like you are its slave and it is your master. And you better do what it tells you, or it'll be upset.
Like you.
And it won't like you. It'll bite you, scratch you, kick you, crawl you, or worse yet, it'll crap in the corner. And then your crap eating dog will come over and eat it. Not to saying I had a cat that did that, but I know somebody else that does. I won't mention his name. Oh. I like the Geico commercial right now with the lawn chair or the rocker and the recliner and the Victorian chair. The yard sale. If it's in the yard, it's for sale. Matching house shoes. That's right. Cats and dogs are in two different houses at the Korean grocery store. I heard that, Kevin. I went into a Muslim bookstore one day and I said, "Hey, do you have a book about how America is the greatest country in the world?" The guy looked right at me and he said, you get out now." I said, "Yeah, exactly. Do you have that in hardcover or do you just got it in paperback?" Ba-da-boom. Well, don't tell Kevin that's wrong. He doesn't own a Korean. Well, I don't know if he owns a Korean grocery store or not, but if he did, he's just doing what market bears.
Is he wrong?
You can never eat dogs, but you'd eat kitties. Well, you don't see any fat puppies running around. You know you don't. That's because their cats and dogs are out there grazing in the grass. Most everybody's sobered up by noon. You're probably right. Then again, I don't know. I'm not watching to begin with, so I wonder if there'll be a good golf game on or something. The day of the Super Bowl.
I thought that was yesterday.
No, it's this Sunday coming up. Or maybe it'll be a chess tournament. Would have found some carcasses? Probably. And if nothing else, I guess I'll have to watch, the Discovery Channel or the History Channel, or, you know, the I might have to resort to the Home Shopping Network. Maybe a chess game. There you go. Yep. Welcome to the National Checkers Tournament, where the grand champion, Smiley McNiley, is going against McDirt McPert for the championship. Oh my God, it's a king me move. Yeah. Back when it started at 4 p.m. or something like that, right? So, yeah, we could, maybe there'd be a paint drying live stream. So. That would be a good day to paint. So, yeah. Yeah, get Vegas out there. See how long it's going to dry. There you go. Yeah, everything was better in the old days. Sure was. You didn't have all these commie bastards running around being offended over everything. You called me a guy. Well, you are a man. How do you know I am a man? Well, let's see. You talk like a man. You got a beard and a mustache, and you're 6'2", 275 pounds. I think you're a man, and you keep handing up. Huh? I think you're a man. No, I don't want to be a man. I want to be an it. Yeah. Them kind of people you just want to take out back, put them out of your misery and their misery at the same time.
You got a bunch of them at work.
Son says there's a bunch of them at work.
Yeah. Guys wearing lipstick, eyeliner, shit like that.
Well, isn't that just precious?
Fake boobs.
Yeah. Yeah. Said, where you got guys at work wearing eyeliner and makeup and lipstick and fake boobs? How do you know they're fake? Did you go up and grab one, did you?
They don't make enough money to be able to pay for the surgery.
Yeah, but their insurance could pay for it.
No, that's cosmetic.
No, you just got to get a nut doctor to tell you that you need the surgery, because if you don't, you're going to go insane. And then all of a sudden, it's a medical necessity. I have no problem if you want to be a boy or a girl, but just be one of them.
Like Uncle Bonnie.
Yep, sort of like Uncle Bonnie. So, yeah, hell, I don't know. So. Yeah, how much weight? Jenner would be good in the weight reduction commercial. How much weight you lost in one day? That's right. Swap. I still say Weight Watchers had to sue the hell out of Oprah Winfrey. They keep paying her for commercials, but I ain't seen her drop a penny or an ounce. Did not drop an ounce. In fact, she's getting heavier by all the money they're paying her. Yeah, some want to be both. They want to have them swinging up top and swinging down low. You encountered one at the gas station, wondered why an ugly woman would be wearing that much makeup before noon. Or at noon. Then you realized, yeah. Well, hi, Steve. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Yeah, she looks behind her. She'll find the weight she's lost. Or she says she's lost. Yeah, she ain't lost nothing. Another day in paradise. You're right. You are here for me. Well, thank you, Big Steve. I appreciate it. I'm glad you are here, Big Steve.
That's so nice.
Well, target handler, admit your crimes, TI. Well, I don't know who you're talking about. One thing, Charlie Chillin, good morning. Nice to have you here. Crimes. Let's see. I don't have any crimes to admit to. Because if I did, I'd go to jail. Huh. Yeah, Kevin, why didn't you pump the gas for her? Paradise, Indiana. That's funny. Oh. Now you got me wondering who TI is. Sure. TI is a TI from Missouri. Huh. Targeted individual. Oh, okay. I'm TI myself. Well, congratulations. How you doing, Chip Chop? Good to see you. Let's see who target handler is. Well, let's see. Target handler's got 4 subscribers, and target targeted individual has 5 subscribers. Another small breakfast today? Yeah, Big Steve, another small breakfast today? I did watch it, but I forgot to comment, so I have to go back in and comment. So. California is alive. I don't know. Who did I target? That's right. Better go to the supermarket first there, Big Steve. Got to get another half a pig, a whole field of taters, a couple dump truck loaves of bread. Steve orders from that shoplift or whatever it is. Well, it said, where they go and shop for you. A shoplift is where they go and shop for you. Then you just pay them whatever you can afford, not what actually all the stuff is. But when they back up to Steve's door, they use a reverse beeper. Hey, it's shoplift here. Got your victuals. How much to owe you? Whatever you can afford. Gee, thanks, man. There must be $500-600. I'll give you $50 for it. Well, you know, $50 is a little low.
50 cents on the dollar.
Yeah. 50 cents on the dollar, $250. I can't afford $250. No. Good morning, Brad. Nice to have you here. So, well, I'm interested to find out about this targeting individual stuff. Who are we targeting? Targeting you. I think I got a big bullseye on me. No, 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 no. Yes, Christy, I am sore this morning. That reminds me of a joke, if you guys want to hear it. Type 1 for yes, or 2 for no. It took $10 worth of electricity to cook it. Oh, I know. Oh, there's one. Yeah, there's one. I got to have a couple more ones or I can't say it because this is a risque joke. Large eggs for 50 cents. You got a dozen for 10. You got 10 dozen. That's a pretty good deal. All right. All right. Here you go. You know who Thor is, don't you? Thor with his mighty hammer. Thor walks into a bar, sees this lady sitting there. He walks up to her and he's talking to her. You know, he says, "I'm Thor." You know, and she's so drunk she can't even realize what he's saying. He said, "You want to go home with me?" She shook his head. They get home, you know, and he's doing his manly deeds on her, and she's just sitting there, laying in there, having a good old time. And this goes on for 5 hours, nonstop. They lay down and go to bed. Next thing you know, they wake up in the morning. He stands up and he picks up his hammer and he says, "I'm Thor." And she looks right at him and she says, "You're Thor. I'm Thor. I can hardly pee." Get it? Boom. I know. It was a bad joke. This is for Kevin. I got a couple people fell off their chair laughing so hard, and I got a couple people. Yeah. Please don't let me hear something like that again. I appreciate it. I try to clean it up as much as possible. Yeah, anyways, my shoulder's hurting there, Christy. The lead in tipped me off. There you go. Yeah. Been there, done that. You couldn't hardly pee either. Did you have to have a shot for it? God. Oh, why do I even open my mouth sometimes? I know. She's still sleeping. Yeah. She's still sleeping. Oh. There's no school today, so all the kids are still sleeping. So, except for the grandson. I think he's up watching TV, but yeah, well, the location changes. That's right. Oh. Well, I definitely did something to my shoulder. Either that or I aggravated the arthritis in it or something, but I don't know. Yep, no school today. Well, Chip Chop, you go back to sleep then. Nice to have you here. I don't know if you got school today, but there's no school here. Where are you from, Chip Chop? I was just watching that snowballing video. Yeah, I know. They get up early on no school and then they sleep in on school days. I got to powder my nose real quick. Your grandson getting that if you don't wake him up by 5:45 a.m. Well, you can tell who runs that house, and don't you? I'm mad at you, Papa. Okay, but don't get mad at me again. Oh, yes, Papa. You don't wake me up again at 5:45. You're gonna get one of these and one of these. All right, Brad. Last night was fun. I'm in my chair, watching TV. The granddaughter, the 5-year-old, walks up to me and she says, "Want one of these? Keep it up." So what did I do? You heard me. You want one of these? um, are we self-reliant SHTF preppers? Part 1 from the Idaho Hillbilly. Gene sent me 2 photos. Oh my God, Gene sent 2 photos. I'll have to check out them 2 photos. Gene's Woodworking, Gene Chambers, cabinet bowls, turn-away furniture, restoration furniture designs, wood turning, and pins. That is cool, Gene. That is cool. I don't mean to do that yet. Oh, let's see. Saving that, so anybody needs anything, I can just put that up for them. That's right, he can't control it. And here's from last night. There you go. Welcome back, Kino. Thank you for this. It's nice to be back. Yeah, self-sufficient. You have to mow your own grass. That's right. Do it themselves. Yeah, around here they'd never go to school. Maybe the grandson would, but everybody else wouldn't. A 5-year-old, she'd stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning if you'd let her. She damn sure don't want to get up at 7 o'clock for the school bus or 6:45. I don't want to get up. Well, you should have went to bed. I'm tired. You should have went to bed earlier. No. Well, that's nice. Do you slow down to let them out, or you just open the door and push them? That makes them tougher too. After a while, they start to learn how to land on their feet. First time they break a leg, second time they sprain an ankle, third or fourth time they start to learn how to land on their feet. Then you start from there. You start gradually going up from 10 mile an hour to 15 to 20. Bell rung and the dogs are hungry. Okay. And if he's late, you don't have time to stop at the bar. Hurry up, boy! You're slowing Papa down. Oh yeah, right. That means you just speed up. There's a man on a mission right there. Right? You got your priorities. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Everybody gets up at 5 o'clock. Half the day's gone by now. Like that girl you said on Rooster Cogburn. I ain't never seen anybody in bed at 10 o'clock in the morning unless they were sick or dying. Are you sick or are you dying? All right, Christy. That will get you to bed early. That's right. Early to bed, early to rise. Makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. No, it doesn't. Makes him up in the dark and to bed during daylight. That's exactly what it does. All right. Welcome back, Brad. Nice to have you. Anybody seen Brenda this morning? Brenda. Oh, Brenda Lou. Where the hell are you? Brenda, Brenda, Brenda. Here I am. We had biscuits and gravy last night for dinner. Guess what I'm having for breakfast? Bet you can't guess. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Uh-huh. Sure. I would believe it if they truly were newlyweds. But when you live with somebody and you get married, you're not newlyweds. The only thing is you change the married, you change the status on the mailbox. That's it. So, oh, ironing and lunch making it. There you go. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, there you go. Laundry, cooking. Um, for those that guessed what I'm having for breakfast, it isn't biscuits and gravy. Boiled dinner. Yeah, isn't that funny? I make a big boiled dinner, everybody wants it, and then nobody will eat it a second day. But make it as big as you can because we all like it. Okay? They sure enough do. They sure enough didn't want any of it after they ate it. I am going to Aldi's this week again. I am gonna buy me, I don't know, 3 or 4 heads or stalks of celery. I am gonna can that. She doesn't like celery unless it's raw. She don't like it cooked, but I like the flavor. So I used to dehydrate it, and I had some in a glass jar, and I had it for a couple of years, and I got rid of it the other day because I used to use it, and but when it's 3 or 4 months before you use it again, because you used to put it in, stuff that we boil, and she don't like it cooked, but I like the flavor. So I think I'm gonna boil or or can it, and then that way I have it. I want to put it in a pot roast or something. I'll put it in there, and she don't have to eat it. I'll make it big enough chunks to where you don't have to dig it out. You just don't grab it. So. All right, there, Brad. Hell, you just got back here. Well, we'll see you later. You take care. 4 minutes you were here. Breakfast is done, I guess. I gotta go get me a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. If I can get out of the chair. This is where it gets to be hard because now both shoulders are hurting. Time to eat. Well, what's we having? I can guarantee you probably ain't having a boiled dinner, though, are you? Oh, here goes nothing. Sorry about that. I had to make another pot. There you go. Yeah, celery. Yeah. That'd be the thing. Change it to celery. Yeah. Well, welcome, Christy. Nice of you to come back. Eggs and bakey. Wakey, wakey, it's eggs and bakey. Was she that good of an employee? You wanted to change her to salary? Yeah. Good coffee. Good coffee. I've currently got, to go downstairs right now, I got like 20 bags of Dollar Tree coffee. Time I go in there, I get 3 or 4 bags of coffee. 7-ounce bags for $1. Why, you ask? That way I'm never out of coffee. It may not be the best coffee in the world, but your mind doesn't care as long as it has coffee. So, and a 7-ounce bag of coffee will make, um, it says 40 cups, so that'll make about 4 pots of coffee. Yeah. 25 cents a pot, that's not bad. No. And I buy a jar of coffee every time I go too. So a jar of instant. Right now I think I got 9 jars of instant downstairs and probably, I don't know, 20, 25 bags of coffee ready to go downstairs. I got it in a tote right out here next to the broom closet. Every time I go to the Dollar Tree, I buy something, I throw it in that tote, and it's all going to go downstairs, and I put it on the shelf. So, Proud Mom, 1966. Good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. From Maine here. Hi, y'all. We're from Maine. Good morning, Proud Mom. Nice to see you. Gene Chambers is from Maine, too. He's from New Mexico, Maine. Your neighbor has arrived. That's right, Gene. Cafe, that's right. It's a little short of coffee. You're right, Junkyard. I'm using the new Bun coffee pot. The one I bought for $2. I wanted to see how good it does. It actually works better than the one that come with the pot. So that one needs to be washed. So I washed the other one yesterday. So I'll wash the original one and then I'll put it back in service again. So he's a few hours from you then? Okay. Is he north of you or south of you? Northeast, southeast, or dead center south or dead center north? I think he's south. If I remember correctly. He's south of you. So you're the neighbor to the north. Had to fix the kid something to eat. I'd have fixed the kid something to eat by yelling upstairs, "Hey, get your ass out of bed and get your kid something to eat. I'm busy here." That's how we do it here. Now, that's how I do it here. Yeah, Challenger anniversary, yeah. I don't understand why they celebrate it either. So. Your neighbor's here, Gene. Yeah, that's right. He's Southern. Southern Maine, and she's Northern Maine. So. You know what Sally said before she left, didn't you? Honey, you feed the kids, I'll feed the fish. You don't have an accent? I know you just speak like an Indiana. That's right. People here with one. Yeah. Well, yesterday was it yesterday or day before? Was the anniversary of the 39th year or something like that, or 40th year? But yeah, 40th year of the Dukes of Hazzard's reveal. The first time they were on TV. Just a good old boys. Never meaning no harm. Good morning, Googler. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. I thought you were going to sleep in. Yeah, Indiana, that's right. How come it hurts when I do this? Hurts when I do that. 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 Doctor, it hurts when I do that, but don't do that. He's back to school. Okay. How long was he out of school? I don't think he told us last night, but oh, okay. See, well, that's good. Let you sleep in, eh? That's right. I never get to sleep in. I'm always the first one up, unless I'm, really sick or didn't get no sleep at night. You just lost electricity. That kind of sucks for you, junkyard, because everything you got runs on electricity. It come back on yet? Oh, okay. All right. Well, hopefully you start to feel better. I said last night I got the stuff to make my new wine, so I got to get that rack today. And I think I'm just going to do is just pull 1 quart jar out of it and then throw the rest of it away. I mean, there's probably another 2 quarts in there, but by the time I rack and filter and rack and filter and rack and you know, what I do, I might do 2 quarts, and what I'll do is that first quart will be clear because the sediment's all at the bottom. And then the second quart, I have a bunch of sediment in it, and what I'll do with that is I'll let it set, and then I'll rack that in a couple of weeks or whatever. Yeah, don't waste the alcohol. Oh, heaven forbid. Kevin about fell out of his chair. Oh, God, that's a cardinal sin. Glad he wasn't at the bar. You'd have had 36 guys pulling out pistols ready to come to Michigan. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Go look in the couch cushions, junkyard. Maybe you'll find it there. So. Oh, let me see. Oh, there's the electric bill. Past due. Wow. Found out why we ain't got power. And I know that happened to somebody in Tecumseh because I threw their couch away one day. And I busted it open with the garbage truck, with the blade. And next thing you know, this envelope fell on the ground. And it said, I opened it up and there's $32 in there. And on the outside of the envelope, it said electric bill money. Oops. I'm sure they don't have electricity now. That'd be a cardinal sin, and the other birds don't approve either. Oh, I bet they don't. That'd be a good time to go to the bar. At least it's warm there and they got alcohol and bar food. Yeah. Even though it's hot dogs that are warmed up in a microwave. I was looking for products I can put in the cart, and they had them pretzel dogs. I thought, hey, those are pretty cool. How do you heat them up? You microwave them. Okay. Nobody wants a microwaved hot dog on a cart. But they want to buy them individually, or buy them in a case. It's like $1.15 a piece. Well, hell, you got to sell them for $4 in order to make a profit. Yeah, the good bars serve breakfast too. That's right. Well, like they say, keg and eggs. That's right. It goes together. Yeah, they open up at 7. A lot of them open up at 6, but they can't serve till 7. So, which makes it okay. You get there at 6 o'clock, you order your breakfast, get your breakfast done, then you start ordering your liquid refreshments. Gives you time for your breakfast to settle. Oh, that's right, because you got them blue laws. We used to have them blue laws, but we don't have them no more. Bars are missing out on too much money. So are the party stores. That's right. It's 5 o'clock someplace. I don't care if it's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's still 5 o'clock. You have to go to the desirable areas where everybody carries, but you're the only one with a license. Is that what you're saying, Kevin? You got them red laws? Hey, everybody, I'm sorry, but I have to go to the little boys' room. So I'll be right back. Go ahead and feel free to talk about me amongst yourselves because I know you guys well. Good morning, Marie. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you. Give me a second. I'll be right with you. Sorry about that. But, you know, it was calling. Let me see where I missed, because you guys all like to talk when I'm gone. So, bye, Kevin. Them Baptist toting Republicans. Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to get cold. Good thing you got battery backup. That's right there, Junkyard. -2. We're supposed to be like -7 tomorrow, I think, or something like that. Tomorrow we're supposed to be 15. Wednesday. Tomorrow, snow. Wednesday, snow. Thursday, snow. And it just doesn't just show a little bitty snowdrops. It shows a great big snowdrop, or a snowflake. For you people out in California, you'll know what I'm talking about. Snowflake. Snowflake. -8 on Wednesday. -1 on Thursday. 14, a balmy 14 degrees on Friday. Caroline, excuse me. Caroline Smale. Caroline Smale, excuse me. How are you doing? Good morning. I wasn't making fun of your name. Having a little trouble thinking here today, but Carolina, nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Welcome back, Brad. Well, hopefully everything works out for you, Caroline. Snowing pretty good there. That's good. Well, hopefully you start to feel better. Need to put a mustard plast, or whatever they call it. Yeah. On your chest. That helps. You guys remember that, man? I was a kid. Oh, yeah. You get a chest cold or something, first thing they did is put that mustard plast on you. Campo Panique or whatever, or Vicks Vapor Rub, anything. Open up your sinuses and keep them open. Put it underneath here, rub it here, down your chest, around your back, about your earlobes, any place they think that stuff can work its way into your nostrils. That's right. Oh, yeah. Well, the mustard plast was, they would put it on a sheet of paper. I can't remember, because I was young. They put it on a sheet of paper or something like that, or wax paper, and they'd put it on your chest. And, you know, that way
they could cover you up with a blanket without it getting all over the blankets. And or I can't remember, but I think it was wax paper or parchment. I don't believe it was parchment paper, but I think it was wax paper. And then that way it was on your chest while you slept. And then you'd get up in the morning and they'd have vaporizer there. Get over there at the vaporizer and they'd throw a big old towel over your head, start breathing the vaporizer. And they put Vicks in the vaporizer, and then at night you put Vicks here, Vicks there, Vicks everywhere on your forehead, your eyebrows, everything else. And the humidifier and the whole line. And that's not, I mean, and that's how you lived when we were kids, I'm telling you. If you got sick, that's what they did. Your parents did. Nowadays, it's run you to the hospital, run you to the doctor, you know. We all lived. Nothing wrong with us. Didn't affect us at all. Right. You get over there and you wipe up that broken thermometer right now. You broke it, you clean it. Yeah, nowadays they contaminate or they condemn the whole house. Yeah. Don't bite that thermometer. You remember the last time you broke it in your mouth and that stuff tasted so yucky, all that mercury? Yeah. It toughens you up all right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Now, who in their right mind would put mercury in a glass tube and make you put it underneath your tongue in your mouth when you're a baby or a young kid? Don't bite it. Now you got glass in your mouth, mercury and everything else. So, yeah, mercury was fun to play with. Nobody told us it was bad for you. Look at this. Yes, sir. You can go like this to it on a table. Finger hockey. Yeah, it's okay. Watch this. When you're done playing with that, throw it away in the trash. I don't want it all over the house. Okay. Yeah, I know. Snap. Ooh. All right there, Brad. Yeah, but in some cases, they didn't use a regular thermometer or a baby thermometer. They used a candy thermometer. Ooh. Now, let's see. You're in between fudge and rock candy. Oh, God, I couldn't help myself. I had to say that. No wonder you're constipated. You're in between fudge and rock candy. Oh, man. Shows 56 of you out. That ain't bad. There's only 57 in the whole network. Not in the mood for cleaning? Well, make her clean it. Softball stage. There you go. Oh, I just got a hell of a good idea for a video. I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to. I can't tell you because it's got to be a secret, but I'm going to have to do it. Probably look forward to it in the next couple of weeks. Out of 18,000, there's what are the odds? Good morning, Yankee Living. How are you doing? Nice to have you here, brother. Good to see you. How are you feeling today? Did you put the skis on the bottom of the canoe to get you to the chicken house? Yes, Junkyard, I hope you get your electricity soon because, you know, the electricity companies, the electrical companies are losing money by you not soaking up that high dollar electricity. That's right. I won't say what it is because you guys, because I'm going to have to do it in public. You know, just like Ron Whitehead said, I wasn't drunk in public until you guys threw me in public. Oh, but I have to do that. I'll have to make a video, but it has to be in public. Yeah, 37 videos and then pink panties. Well, that one's coming, but it ain't gonna be in public. I got to do it on. I'm gonna do it on the weekend when the kids are away, so it's nice and quiet in here, and I have Mama's gonna be running the camera, so probably this weekend. I'm blind. I'm blind. That's right. That's gonna be a funny video too. So. And what's wrong with pink panties there, Googler? Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with them. These are going to have to be cut, modified, and everything else, but I will get them to work some way or another. Well, I'm glad somebody will think they'll look good on it. Well, I'm glad the kerosene light still works there, Junkyard. It'll be daylight in an hour or so there. Thank God your phone's still working and you got battery backup. Good slap porn production. There you go. That's funny. And the other one, I'm probably going to have to do by myself because I don't think the little wife will go with me to do the other one, but I think that'll be a funny one too. I got a friend that owns, I can't tell you. I might have to ask him, see if I can do it there. If I tell you what he owns, then it'll give it away. I have to see if I can do it at his place. I'm just thinking on how I can do the video. It's going to be funny. It sure is. So. How'd that get there? Somebody doing couch chunking? No. He was here, and then he left, I thought. So maybe he fell asleep. Yeah. It is, 5:20 in the morning there. Just sitting there in the upper branches. Well, I had to get up there somehow. Where'd you find that at, Googler? Can you post the site and then just put it on here? Then I'll open it up. I'm telling you, I did a video the other day. It took 18 hours to edit and process, and when it come out, it was two videos at the same time. It repeated itself. I don't know how it done it and why it done it, but it did. And I went back through the editing process in YouTube and took away the first one, and it still hasn't shut it down. It still didn't take it away. I don't understand it. Oh, it's just on the news? Okay. Somebody probably climbed up there, excuse me, and put up a block and tackle, put it up there in the tree, and then took the block and tackle down and then climbed down the other side of the tree. That's probably how they done it. Not saying that's how they done it, but that's how I would do it if I was a tree climber, or if I had a bucket lift. If I had a bucket lift, then I'd just put it up there with a bucket lift. But okay. Somehow they got it up there. So. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to ride around in the blimp, the Goodyear blimp, over the Super Bowl. That would be pretty cool. Then at halftime, I'd walk over to the door, open it up, and take me a giant leak on the halftime entertainment, because they're going to suck anyways. Have you seen any halftime entertainment in the last 25 years that was worth a damn at the Super Bowl? No. Half the time you can't even understand the words they're singing. Because why? Because nobody understands that music. But they probably got them for 50 cents, or you didn't have to pay for them at all, and that's why they're using them. Okay. But I think that would be the coolest thing ever. Hey, it's raining. That's right. And it took place. There you go. So, oh, there you go. La-da-dee-dee-dee-doo. Hey, could you slow down the blimp a little bit? Right there. Hold it right there. Because I do. The entertainment sucks anymore. All right. ABC 7 News. I gotta get some of this stuff out of here. I got too much going on my page right now. Hey, here's another one of you guys that like all that snow removal stuff. There you go. All right, I'll have to watch the video. Did you see where that out in the Rocky Mountains, where that semi passed that snow truck as that snow plow was plowing? Passed him on the right side. Hit him as he passed him. The snow truck, snow plow, veered to the left, went across center into the other lane, took out 75 foot of guardrail, and rolled 300 feet down an embankment. They're still investigating it. As of yesterday, we're still investigating the accident. That's pure ridiculous. I mean, and trust me, that truck driver had to be put in jail. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Took him to court, found guilty, and put in jail. He should spend time in prison for that. That was ignorant to the biggest extreme. It was. The guy is going to make it, but it's going to be a long time before he's back to work. He's got a bunch of life-threatening injuries. So. And it was on video. They seen it on video because the truck coming at him, he had a dash cam on. He says, normally I turn on my dash cam when the weather gets bad because just in case I'm in an accident, I can prove if it was my fault or not. He said, and I turned on the dash cam, and about a minute after turning on the dash cam, he's coming towards the snow plowing semi, and the semi hits the snow plow on the side, goes like this and hits him and careens across. It shows everything on there. I don't know if they found the semi or not because he didn't stop. I'm sure with the technology they got, they probably took the footage and blew it up and analyzed it and everything else, and they could probably get the name on the truck. So. But that is ridiculous. And people think, oh, it's safer to go, I can't wait for the snowplow. Well, wait a minute. I'd rather be behind the snowplow where the road conditions are a lot better than in front of the snowplow. So. People don't care about truck drivers. They don't. Even citizens, people that drive cars, they don't care about truck drivers, They don't care at all. And they bother you all the time. I was driving one time, got up to a light. This woman come up to the truck. You know, she got out of her car, run. Said, "You're losing stuff." I looked at her funny. I said, "What are you talking about?" The light turned green. I took off. You know, got going down the road again. Next intersection, stopped for the stoplight. She come running back up there. "You're losing stuff." I said, "No, I'm not." Light turned green. I took off. Here she comes again, right behind me. Light turns red. I stop. She comes up there, knocks on the door, and finally I rolled down the window and said, "What, ma'am?" She said, "You're losing stuff." I said, "Ma'am, I'm a salt truck. I'm spreading salt. That's what I'm losing." Some people. I don't know. I have no idea. It really didn't say. But I'm sure he's probably one of them. Good morning, gorgeous. Got your power back yet, junkyard? Yankee says, "Good morning, Kathy." Getting a cup right now. So. She's hurting her knees, killing her. Has he tried them on? He hasn't took them off since he got them, Grizz. All right there, Brad. You have yourself a great day, man. See you later, B&J. And B&J says, "Good morning, Kathy." She says, "Good morning to you." She's not feeling too good. Her leg's hurting her. She did something to her knee a couple of weeks ago, closer to almost a month ago. Don't know what she did. She just somehow hyperextended it or twisted it or yanked it or janked it or something, and now it's hurting on the side. I bought her a knee brace, and that seems to help for a little bit, but it hurts to sit in the car. It hurts to bend her leg. It hurts to straighten it up. Well, Bobby already knows how to put them on, Grizz. Hell, he put them on yesterday right after he got off his live stream, and he hasn't took them off since. As soon as he got them, he had a smile on his face you couldn't wipe off with a baseball bat. Make a private video. Sure. Where's Tammy at? I'm sure she's got a different story. She's probably got a different version of that story. Yeah, right. No. I think she slipped on the ice or something a couple of weeks ago. How did you hurt it? You don't even know, do you?
No, obviously you don't.
Okay.
This has been a lot longer.
About a month.
Oh, that's a lot longer than 2 weeks. No. Did it get out of the car?
Oh, she did it getting out of the car. That pot works pretty nice. I put that one on because I want to wash you and clean the other one, and then I'll wash it.
Somebody that's at
Huh? What's that? Oh, yeah, I do. I know everything about my wife.
Sure you do.
Come here and sit down and I'll rub your leg while I'm talking.
No, no, that's just too impossible.
Come on.
No,
I'll rub your leg.
sorry. You put your show on. I wanted that wouldn't happen. What's that?
Yeah, Yankee says, Keith, you know, you gotta bring the car to a full stop before you push your wife out.
What he did.
That's why.
It is.
Well, she threatened to slap me with a Gibbs slap there, Yankee. Self-protection, self-protection. Yeah, she knows better than that. I'd never hurt my wife. I love her to death.
Oh, you guys just do not know. You do not know.
Come here and sit down and I'll rub your leg.
Coffee.
Oh, well, that's Junior. That's exactly where you leave the coffee cup when you...
And I had to pick you up, so that went my bag.
Yeah, and
I think you're trying to kill me.
she had to help pick me up yesterday and never went her back. So, for those that don't know, I fell yesterday snow blowing, and I laid out there probably about 8, 9, 10 minutes before her and the neighbor down the street finally got me up off the ground. She said, "You got to get off the ground. You got to freeze to death. You better call 911." And then I seen a guy walking, and I said, "Hey, yell for that guy down there. Have him come over, see if he can come over and help." And luckily, the guy come down, and we sent my grandson across the street to see if the neighbor could come out, but he never answered the door. So, and seen that guy walk into his vehicle, so he come down and he helped. Yeah, the life alert. Yeah, falling, I can't get up.
Now, come to think of it, I should have just said, "What's that?"
Oh, she said, now that come think of it, she should have just looked out the window and said, "What's that?" Huh. Oh, yeah. He fell? Oh, that's too bad. So, I don't see nothing. There's no back pocket for the potato to fit in. You're right there. Googler says, "Oh, Cappy, I'll give it kisses and make it feel better." She's old enough to be your mother, Googler. He is. He's only like, how old are you, Googler? Nate, how old are you? When's my birthday? July 15th. Kid Chris says, "What's wrong with you, Cappy?" But Cappy, we know where the left keep on the ground. Oh, actually, how old are you, Google? I know you're old enough to know better.
The problem is I was already outside, and the grandson said, "Papa fell." So how bad would that look?
She was already outside, and the grandson said, "Papa fell." So how bad would that look? And besides that, they wouldn't have been able to get the car out of the driveway with me being the speed bump there. They'd have to get a running start to get over me.
And he was laying just right for me to take the snowblower to you.
She could take the snowblower to me, she said.
A lot of things I thought about afterwards.
All right. Well, thank you. Yeah. See, you're old enough to be our son. Our son will be 36. He's 35 now. So, I'm old enough to be your dad. Serious. I'm 55. She's 56. She don't look a day over 40 though. Yeah. They'd probably total the car. You're right there, Bobby. But they don't care. Anyways, I laid out there for 8, 9, 10 minutes before they finally got me standing up. She brought the walker out and everything, see if I could get, use a walker to pick myself up with. And I couldn't get any footing. And that's the problem. It was nothing but ice underneath me, and I couldn't put my feet anywhere to give me any footing. So I couldn't even pick myself up because I had no place to even give myself any footing. And I was laying on the side that just had been the knee replacement. And I caught myself with this shoulder right here as I was falling down, and now that thing really hurts. So, she made me take an ibuprofen. I said, I don't need one. She says, you don't take one, you're going to need one, then I'm done. I said, okay, give me an ibuprofen. That's right, she is a MILF. There ain't nothing wrong with that. She knows she's a MILF. I tell her she's a MILF all the time. So, I gotta give me another cup of coffee. So, are you going to Aldi's Wednesday, Googler? That's a pretty good deal on that hamburger, man. It's a snow blower, not an Iron Dog 63 blower. That's right. I bought this snow blower at an event. We went to a hot dog here to a antique tractor club. We was there for with a hot dog wagon, and this guy, he had this Cub Cadet snow blower, and I said, how much for it? $50. And I said, well, I don't want to spend $50 on a snow blower. It's the mixed gas one. So it's not the two-stage, it's not the two-stage with a drive or anything. And I said, you take 40? He said, I tell you what I'll do. I'll take $45 a sausage dog pop in a bag of chips. Well, that cost me $1, so $46. I said, okay, all right, no problem. But before I asked him, I asked him what he wanted for it, and I said that was too expensive. So, I didn't want to spend that. He's out there and come back and you wait. I just thought it was funny. Yeah. So I bought it, and it's been a good snowblower ever since. It's electric start. You plug it right into your 110, hit the button, and it starts right up. Saves me from cranking. So, yeah, that's right. You need that. I've fallen and can't get up. But you're right there, junkyard. All right, Marie. Yeah, you can't pass on $5 saving $5 on hamburger. So ground beef. I'm gonna take her. We're gonna after the live stream. Gonna take off. Go down there. I'll buy, I don't know, 10, 15 pounds, and let her buy whatever she needs. And I'll buy a few pizzas because they're $4.99. So. Yeah. I personally think Kathy should invest in a taser first, and if that don't work, then push the help I can't get up button. There you go. I know. So. Skin's all dry on my legs. I got to put some lotion on them. They itch. I don't like itching my skin on my legs because my skin is so thin down there. You had 12 snowmen pounding on your garage door. They heard you had a snowblower. There you go. Hey, junkyard. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up because I'll tell you a story, and this is true. Okay. I don't know if you guys all know what Quality Farm and Fleet is, but it was a store that we used to have around here It's like a TSC. They mainly have a bunch, for farmers and stuff like that. About everything you can want for the farm or country living or whatever, dog food, horse feed, duck feed, chicken feed, whatever you need. They sell it all in bags. It's not a mill or anything, but it's a store. Yeah, they almost weld. You're right. Anyways, about 50 years ago, okay, I think I was about 5 years old or so. My grandpa, which would be my mom's dad, was at Quality Farm and Fleet. My dad was with him, and my grandpa was an electrician, okay? And my dad was with him, and so was my cousin. And my cousin lived with my grandpa and grandma, okay? So my cousin's with my grandpa, and they're walking down the aisles and stuff. And my grandpa was an electrician and a plumber. So my dad went to one side of the store to get the plumbing stuff that they needed for a job. And my grandpa was going over to the electrical side to get stuff he needed for a job. And they were going through, and he had to get some stuff for his cattle and stuff like that. So he's going through the cattle aisle and stuff like that. Lo and behold, there's a cattle prod there. And my grandpa's sitting there, and my cousin asked my grandpa. He said, "What's this, Grandpa?" He says, "It's a cattle prod." He said, "What do you do with it?" He said, "You see that end right there?" He said, "You hit the cow on the ass with that and push the button, and that'll get the cow to moving." He said, "Oh." About that time, my grandpa bent down to pick up something in the lower, shelf. And my cousin hit my grandpa on the ass with that cattle prod and hit the trigger. And evidently this thing had batteries in it. All of a sudden, and my dad told me this story, but he couldn't hardly keep a straight face because he's laughing so hard. He said, all of a sudden I heard, "You little SOB," but it wasn't SOB. "I'm going to kill you if I catch you." And the next thing, my cousin will tell you too, he said, "I was never so scared in my life. I didn't know what it was going to do." I ran out of the store, ran across the street, went to the phone booth and called Grandma, told her to come pick me up. He said, his grandpa left him right there. He said, he got in the car with me and I killed him. I thought it was funny. Story time, that's right. How you doing, Ivy? Nice to have you here. Push him on the button, hit him on the table. That's right. Oh, yeah. My dad would tell that story, and man, it was funny. So. My grandpa was a big guy, but when my cousin hit him with that cattle prod, my grandpa jumped up in the air and was chasing him around the store. Yep. Well, I'm glad you're recuperating. And you're right, you know the rest.
Right.
I got to discharge those things. But that was funny. My grandma come up, picked him up. Yeah, my grandpa wouldn't take him nowhere else. Never. Wouldn't take him to the store. He wouldn't even take him to school. My grandma would have to get up and take him to school if he had to go. They missed the bus, whatever. Good morning, Kathy Miller. You're looking lovely as ever. It was a sight to see. Now, if she'd have brought out a cattle prod, I probably would have got up off the ice. Yeah. So. There you go. Hey, that's pretty good. I think so too, Gene. I think it'd be a good idea. I went to I was having some heart problems, okay, and I thought it was, I thought I was having heart attacks or whatever, and I went to my doctor and they said heart murmur, and they took me out and had tests and all this other stuff. They wanted me to do nerve tests and everything else like that. So they put me on this metal table, and the guy comes in and he says, "We're going to test you, okay?" All right. Well, I'm laying on this metal table because you got to be grounded for it. And they take these thin little leads, they're like hairs, but they're stout, and they shove them right down your fingers, okay? And you touch your fingers together. The hardest one is when you touch these two together. The rest of them aren't so bad. But when you touch these two together, that's when that hurts the most because they're the closest ones together. But anyways, they put the leads in there and then they touch while you're laying there, your fingers, and see, how your nerves react. Well, anyways, he goes to do that and he hits the button, and I come off the table about this far. And Kathy will tell you, the guy had the son of a gun turned all the way up. I thought I was getting electrocuted. He said, "Oh, my bad. Excuse me, wouldn't you have known that that was turned all the way up first before you'd hit the button? Wouldn't you have checked that?" "Yeah." He said, "Well, we know your nerves are working." Hell yeah, they were working. Every goddamn one of them was. You castrate him with baling wire? There you go. Yeah. They should have. So they should have castrated them with baling wire. Yep, they weren't working now. They are before they are now. Yeah, that's right. But anyways, yeah, Kathy sat right there. She couldn't believe it, man. Huh? If you say so, you were right there. You know. Well, you tell me how it went then, because yeah, they all bend. Yep. But that's a nerve test, and I tell you what, it hurts. Yeah. Yeah, they made her leave the room because when I jumped up in the air, she went to touch me and she'd have got poked too. And they said, "No, no, no, you can't touch him." So they made her leave. Yeah, she thought I was going to fall out of off in the gurney. So Crackleberry Pops, yeah, I know it's cold enough they're going to freeze. Hurry back, Yankee. Seems to me he'd put heat in there for them little chickies. Well, those fingers hurt. You see how big that one is. And you can see these fingers are doing the same thing. See how big that thumb is? Now, look how big that thumb is, and look how big that thumb is. Half the size. But then again, look at that. Hey. I got one of them paracord bracelets. I can't put it around this wrist. It won't even come anywhere close to snapping. I can put it around this one, and I can spin it right around with no problem. It's got a lot of slack in it. Trust me, Googler, you wait for another 10 years and they will. Mine didn't start, none of this started happening until I was like 47 and 48 years old. It's called getting old, you're right. It's from being on the computer. Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can tell you when it's going to rain. I can tell you when it's going to snow. I can tell you a couple of days out. So, now, if it's going to be a light rain or just a dusting of snow, that really doesn't. It hurts, but it doesn't really affect me. But when we start getting a lot, I can feel it. I'm watching too many porn sites. Yeah, right. Food porn, maybe. I gotta give me a cup of coffee. Kathy will keep you guys entertained until I get back. That way she can tell you all about me. She think, good morning, Bobby. Nice to have you here. Here, let me dust out the computer keys with it. I'm gonna do something with those. I just can't tell you what. We're gonna do it this weekend when the kids are all gone. Haven't had in grip mode too long. Well, somebody's got to grip it. Ugh. Oh, look at the snow. Huh? No, I ain't putting them on the head and walking around. Cucumber, chilies, paprika, eggplant, beans. Huh. Well, I love paprika and beans, so I guess I'm going to have to live with the arthritis. So. Food porn, there you go. That's funny, Bobby. Goosebumps? Yeah. Well, Bobby Sprinkle put on them pink panties, and according to Tammy, he hasn't taken them off since. Yeah, it's snowing. Hold on, I'll show you.
Hey, look at her snow. There we go. I can't show that, Googler. Oh. Yeah. Uh, huh?
That wind is blowing.
Yeah.
Coming this way.
Right.
Um,
Did it show up on the YouTube? Barely.
See it?
Yeah. But it's snowing pretty good out there.
Oh, there goes even.
Oh.
Oh, did it hurt?
Oh yeah, that hurt.
Right.
I would, but I'm in front of people.
They're used to seeing you cry.
Yeah, they're used
That's
to.
what I'm texting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quiet individual.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I ain't got no.
Those are some pretty curtains. That's right.
Help me. Not today.
Huh?
Not today.
I'm not going out today either.
You ain't going out, period. You can't be trusted.
I got snow boots down there. I'll put 'em on.
No. Hey. You can't be trusted.
Or until I fall off. No. Use that pan, Kathy. Tell them to get to work. All right, there, Ivy. You have yourself a great night, or get some rest. Take care. We'll see you later.
It's got a late starting. This ship is supposed to fall
It's,
at 7.
yeah. Well, it's 9 o'clock. Well, it must have started snowing about a half an hour ago. So.
It's at 5 to 8.
Yeah, that storm's headed for you guys Tuesday and Wednesday. Well, it's supposed to start here at 7 out there, Yankee 11.
Where's he live?
I can't remember. Where do you live at, Yankee? I can't remember.
Because Kurt's in West Virginia, and he said today it's 50 degrees.
Well, it's not where he lives.
He said, well, you guys can keep that crap.
Yeah.
That today he's glad that he's in West Virginia.
Yeah. I think he's in. Where are you at, Yankee? I can't remember. Honestly, I can't. Thinking New Hampshire or something like that, but I don't think that's right either. But.
Any of all this shit. Did you get my?
Yeah, wait till you get our age.
Oh shit.
I know after 3 or 4 days, it looks like you didn't do anything. That's right.
We're supposed to be minus like 48 for the wind factor.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
She said it's supposed to be like minus 48 degrees with a wind chill factor Wednesday. So guess what we're going to be doing Wednesday? Besides going to Aldi's, me and her's going to be hugging each other just to stay warm.
Bless your heart, you have had one hell of a dream, haven't
I
you?
bumped my widow head. I did. Yes, I did.
You think you're special.
I know I'm special, all
You
right.
think.
I think I am. Welcome back, Caroline. Are you still here, Yankee? I'm trying to figure out where you're living at, or where you live at. I can't remember. I mean, I can go in and run your channel, but let's see. Yeah, well, I'll do it this way. Easier.
Oh. Da-da-da. Turn that electric blank out. That's right. Well, hopefully they do take it. That's right. The front's wide open, and then it's got a pocket in the back. That's so you can put your potato back there. Yep, carry your phones, you're right. That way the GPS can keep track of you wherever you're froze at. You can go over and take a chisel and chisel you off the ground, and then, you know, wait till you thaw out so they can bury you. That's right. That'll hold your hemorrhoids in. Sure will. It's snowing even harder now. You have to braid them. Huh? I know it's supposed to get bad, she says. Winter weather advisory. Lee and Ladybug, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. How are you? Nice to have you here. Hi, Ladybug. How are you doing? You have school today? Lori Johnson, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you. We live in Michigan, just north of the Ohio line. About 38 miles northwest of Toledo, Ohio. So. We're doing good. Trying to survive the winter weather. It ain't all bad till you get a warning, that's right. Then it's too late. Oh. I think when it starts to drop, well, it's only going to be 7 below, but the wind chill factor. If it gets, you know, around 15 below zero, if the temperature drops that way, I think I'm gonna, leave a faucet dripping or something like that, because all the faucets we have here are on the outside walls. So. Hey, that sounds like a hell of a good deal. How you doing, Theo? Good morning. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever, Theo. How's that baby doing? I know. It's going to be -7 Wednesday with a wind chill of 48 below zero. So, then Thursday it's supposed to be -1. So, going to have a heat wave. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. BM, send it in care of BS. There you go. Yeah. Well, that's what we get for living by the Great Lakes. The Great Lakes states. We're about 44 miles from Lake Erie. Let's see. I think that's Lake Michigan on the other side, and I think we're probably 140 miles from Lake Michigan, 150 miles. I really don't know all the lake. I know I don't know how they call them different lakes when they don't separate them. Oh yeah, we'll be safe. Yeah, that's right. -40 degrees Celsius and -40 degrees Fahrenheit are the same. It's still cold. That's what it means. That's right, Joker. Yeah. You have to look up the hard way. That's right. From the inland of Lake Erie and Lake County, Ohio. Okay. Yes, it's snowing right now, Theo. I felt yesterday snow blowing. I laid on the ground for 8, 9, 10 minutes or something like that before they finally got me picked up and on my feet again. In a brass one. Yes, Carolyn. In a brass one. In a brass one. Yeah. It's colder than a well digger's butt. Yeah, we're between two of the lakes. Yeah. And between Michigan and Lake Superior. So, or Lake Erie. Excuse me. Huh. Okay. I don't know where that's at, but wait for it to blow over. You're right, Yankee. I was asking, I don't know if you heard me or not, but what state do you live in? I can't remember. I was thinking, New Hampshire, but, I don't know. My mind's starting to slip. I'm getting ill. Oh, quit it. So, yep, it is. Okay, you live in Maine. All right. I'm sorry. Jerry Foster, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. So, yeah, Lake Erie is the smallest of all the lakes. So. So what we're getting now, or what we're going to get tomorrow, you'll be getting here, a day after we get it. So yeah, Fort Wayne, Indiana. My brother lives in Fremont, Indiana. He only lives, I think, 70 miles from Fort Wayne or something like that. So I live 70 miles from Fremont, Indiana. So about 150 miles from here, somewhere around there. Middletown, Ohio it's one to the west of you? Okay. I've heard of Middletown, Ohio. Yep, stuff you do when you're dumb, you're right. In a pickup with bald tires and no brakes? No dash heater? Yeah. And did you tell them to hold your beer? Two-wheel drive? Yeah, stuff when you do when you're dumb and young. So I know the feeling there, Junkyard. One wheel peel, that's right. Yeah, there you go. Moon over Parma. Okay. That's right. You're right. It does have its advantages. I was just thinking, I like to go fishing, but I just haven't been healthy enough to go fishing. And finally, I'm getting to the point where I'm getting healthy enough where I can. See, my thing is, I'm afraid to walk on the grass. And wherever I can go to go fishing, there's, you got to walk on the grass to get to it. So, hopefully this summer I'll be able to do some fishing and take my grandson with me. Yeah. Oh my God. Now you're gonna have to go through the. Hopefully you got a bottle in the drawer of your desk. I had a short bed and it took all of it. Turned on the polka station yesterday and took a nap. There you go. Well, that's right. Ask Kathy, she'll tell you. She was a sucker. I gazed into her eyes and she said, "Wow, I can't live without you." Yeah, right. After 6 months of begging, pleading, she finally opened the door and let me in. So. That's pretty cool, man. A gazebo? for $10 and a portable stove for $5. That's pretty cool, man. All right, you take care, Brad. We'll see you later, man. Have a great one. Yeah, I'll try to wine and dine it before laying down next to it the next time. Yeah, yeah, that's right. So. That's right. You can always work late. If I love Kathy, it's getting deep. Yeah, we got a kickstand, huh, Grizz? So. How come when I say you look lovely as ever, you tell me to shut up? But it's thank you, Bobby. Because you like Bobby. Okay. She likes Bobby, evidently. It's different. That's whether you like me or not. Okay. So. I found out she does love me yesterday because she helped me get up the ice. Gee, there, she didn't want to have to explain to the cops what.
Once again, I looked around and there, how would that have looked with my grandson standing there panicking? I mean, I didn't have the choice.
Yeah, I
You see
know.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, she didn't want to look bad in front of the neighbors.
I looked around first.
Yeah, and that's pretty bad when we got the Clampets and Fred Sanford across the street. She didn't want to look bad in front of them.
Oh, they wouldn't even answer the damn door.
Yeah.
Assholes. That's pretty pathetic. Wait till one.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, you do know that I brought the walker out thinking maybe you could get a hold of that.
I know.
That's what I wanted you to think.
Uh.
And I looked around and I thought, well, you know what I could do.
You tried to hit me with a walker.
Okay.
Nah.
Here's my bag out.
So we're back out. I'm sorry, Pumpkin.
On here.
I am.
Not a word was mentioned about that. Warn you.
I did too mention that. Bobby McNutt says, I'd have left you there, dog.
Well, you know, I would have, but the grandson.
She would have, but it was the grandson was it was a traumatic experience for him. She didn't want him to be traumatized for the rest of his life.
Yeah. It was cold.
Kevin says it's probably embarrassing for
her. If you'd have drove by and seen me on one side and that dude on the other, No, you do a lot when you're in shock.
Oh yeah,
I'm not that cold.
She's not that cold-hearted. They have a handicap fishing here too, but the place I like to go fishing isn't handicapped accessible. So, and it's it's not that far from here. I can take the car and be there in a couple of minutes. Marie says too many witnesses around. That's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, they didn't come out running to help. Nope. Yeah, it's a good thing someone loves me. That's right.
No, in all honesty, that did piss me off because the neighbors was there.
Were they home?
Well, the hospital, yeah, Tony brought his fat ass out afterwards.
Huh.
But really, if I'd have called the ambulance, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
They would have charged.
I know.
I couldn't lift you by myself. But really, they would have charged.
Tim says, Kathy, buy him a Tard helmet.
I thought about that real.
Yeah.
I was looking for one of those ropes that they use in therapy, thinking, well, okay, I put it around him. How the hell do I work that?
Yeah.
got those big awkward feet that can't put your feet down.
I couldn't get a grip. There's nothing there. Even with the salt you put down,
I
I
would
still
have got
couldn't.
it for assaulting you out there because you didn't cooperate. I'd have to clip you one.
Yeah. Hi, Brenda. Nice to have you here. It's about time you showed up, but it's about time to go. So, yeah, there ain't nothing but, sheephead off the shore. And you got to cast way to hell out there. You got to get out in a boat. So, in Lake Erie. But I've never been on one of the big lakes to go fishing. This is actually where I like to go fishing is where the water treatment plant is. And they got a big lake there. And if you can get out 100 yards off in the shore, there's some big mouth bass out there. I'm talking some huge ones. So they used to let you go out there with boats, and you can't go out there with boats now. So I got a good fishing pole, and I got enough weight on it. I can cast out about, I don't know, 250 feet. I can sling that thing clear from the ground, and I let her sail. And this, I think I've got like almost 2 ounces of weight on it. And I run a 20-pound test, so it doesn't snap. And I can damn near go to the end of the reel with it. So pretty good. And I just like sitting it out there, and I'll fish off the bottom. So, and if I catch something and I can't get it to, like a twig or a rock or something, and I can't get it to loosen up, I'll just cut the line. I'm out some sinkers and a little bit of line and a hook. So, I understand that. So, you're having issues, okay? Well, hopefully everything works out for you, Renda. So.
Get up, lift it in.
Yeah.
Get upstairs.
You like to go fishing in the hatchery? Me too. All right, Lori, see you later. Thanks for being here. I'm leaving too. It's 9:29, so I'm leaving out of here myself. Okay. All right, everybody, I got to get out of here. It's 9:29. Remember, tomorrow I'm only on here till 8:30. So come see me tomorrow morning at 6:30. And we'll do something even if it's wrong, but I got to get out of here at 8:30. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Prayers and peace. Stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, and we will see you tomorrow. Goodbye. That's right. Hi, Rosanna. Nice to see you. You're looking lovely as ever. But I normally get out of here at 9:30 every morning. So y'all have a great day, and we will catch you tomorrow. God bless you too. Y'all have a safe one. Stay warm. Make sure, with these frigid temperatures, you guys aren't exposed to it. Frostbite can happen in a few minutes. Have a good day.